Welcome back, everybody. If you're looking for weekend plans, we have got you covered. Cats is playing now, and Dead Man's Cell Phone opens at the Georgetown Palace Theatre on Friday, August 9th. Executive Artistic Director Ron Watson and Marketing Manager Lindsey Brisbine are here to tell us more about the productions, plural, and all the other cool things they're doing. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys for being here. Ron, we're going to start with you. We haven't had the theater on before, so tell us a little bit about it, how long y'all have been around, what sort of things do you guys do?
So we're a community-based theater up in Georgetown, Texas. The organization's been around for about 34 years.
Wow.
Now, we started in 1990. The building is going to celebrate its 100th anniversary in 26.
Wow.
We'll be doing a huge celebration for that. Lots of events coming out, events for both the community as well as more shows just to celebrate that amazing anniversary. So we're very lucky that we've had the support of the community, because that's the only way we survive. That's the only way any theater survives.
Absolutely. And so when someone comes to see your shows, who are the people who are up on stage? Are they volunteers? Are they students? Are they paid actors? Who comprises?
They're all of the above.
Okay.
We've actually just now, last fall, we're able to start paying our actors and our crew members a little bit. It's not nearly enough, and we hope to keep raising that. And that's only going to happen with the support of our community. But they're all community-based. I mean, all of our actors live here in the community, and they live from distances. We've had people drive from Wimberley, all the way from Wimberley to Georgetown, Texas. We have them drive from Killeen to Georgetown, Texas, because they want to do the shows that we're putting on, and because we create a good experience for them. And that's key. That's absolute. For me, the process just as important as putting on an amazing show and making sure the patrons have a great time. But the process involved for having the actors just know that that's the best experience they've ever had. That's our goal every single time.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, you do have a couple productions, one running right now, just kicked off, and another coming up this weekend. Mm-hmm. Tell us about Cats and how y'all approached it, because of course, big Broadway hit. Is it similar to maybe what people have seen before?
It is the musical Cats, so it's all your favorite songs, the Skimbleshanks, of course, Memory from Grisabella, Old Deuteronomy. It's all those songs. I will say ours has a little bit of a different interpretation, where it's typically the production of Cats is set in a junkyard, where you have different like a car and different things like that. They're laying around, the cats sort of play on them. This one's actually set in the alley of the Winter Garden Theater in New York. So it's actually set, I'm not even sure if it was New York, but it's set in the theater it's set in the alley behind a theater. And so you'll see discarded set pieces. And so and again, the Cats used as a playground, and there's lots of things to play. But regardless whether it's a little bit different as far as where it's set, you're still going to be blown away. This cast is amazing. The direction is amazing. The choreography is phenomenal. The lighting, it's a really phenomenal production, and you're going to enjoy it. Even if you don't get to see the actual playground junkyard that it's usually on, you still get to see these amazing actors bring this production to life. You'll enjoy it. There's just no way you can't.
Wonderful. Well, and Lindsey, I know you have seen it, and you wanted to talk about that experience.
Yeah,
actually.
It's great because I've never seen the actual Broadway production, even though I worked on Broadway, I hate to say, for over a decade. But seeing our version of it was fantastic. I was blown away. Our talent always blows me away. I mean, seriously, the caliber of talent that we get is remarkable. But the sets and the costumes, if you visit our Instagram account, you'll see photos of the cast in costume.
I was putting in photos today to show to the folks at home. They're beautiful. And the makeup.
The makeup and the costumes. And so I went into it going, okay, it's Cats. We'll see what it's like. And I have to say, I'm now a fan of Cats because of our production.
Wow.
So I highly recommend checking it out.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. And I'm glad we're talking about the musical as well, because something that you guys do that's so cool at Georgetown Palace Theatre is that for every musical you do, you partner with a nonprofit organization to help benefit them, give some back from what is already an arts program that deserves a little give back anyway. You guys are paying it forward, actually. So Lindsey, can you touch on that for me? Who you guys are partnering with for Cats and why that's important to y'all?
Yeah, so for Cats we're doing, it's ROCK, which most people probably know it by its acronym, but it's Ride On Center for Kids, and it's equestrian therapy for children. And for us, with every show that we do, we want to partner with somebody from the Central Texas community who's doing and giving back, who's helping, who's aiding in some way, shape, or form. We've worked with CASA, CAM, Wilco, the shelter. So we try to partner with a variety of people, but really we're a community theater, and so, you know, partnering with other people in the community is very important to us.
And I love that it's so local. It's kind of that north of Austin area, and it's a huge area. People are moving to it every single day, and so continues to grow up there in Georgetown. Ron, of course, Dead Man's Cell Phone coming out on Friday. Can you touch on that for me a little bit, and then tell me what else you're planning for spooky season, because you guys have got a couple things.
We do. So Dead Man's Cell Phone, written by Sarah Ruhl. She's an up and coming playwright. She's been around for a while. She's got great shows. This is actually one of her little bit more well-known shows. The plot and the storyline's a little bit out there, but it's such a great show. It's got a great message as far as how we deal with communication and how sometimes that might take the place of real relationships and how the family dynamics work. I said, it's a great story. The actors are doing a phenomenal job. We really got to do some amazing tech work in this show. The sound design is something we're all everyone in the production is very, very proud of, just because we're able to help tell that story. And I said, Sarah Ruhl gave us a great jumping off point with the script to just, and she's one of those playwrights where she actually will give you a lot to deal with. She gives you the script, and then she gives you some insight into, so I tried this, and a lot of productions, it didn't really work. I encourage you to try something different. And so that's really refreshing, because a lot of playwrights, and in fact all playwrights, you're supposed to do it as written. You were not allowed to make any changes by contract, but just working through this particular script has been refreshing. And like I said, it's a great story. It's in our playhouse, so there's not a lot of seats. Our shows sell out there very, very quickly. So if you want to see this one, I definitely recommend getting tickets quickly.
I can't believe I have to say this. We're already out of time, but Sweeney Todd, Misery, A Christmas Carol is all coming up before the end of the year. And White Christmas, thank you so much. It's a lot to see, a lot to experience. Thank you guys both so much for your time.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
break a leg for the upcoming productions. Thank you so much. All right, get tickets to all shows at the box office, which is open, by the way, Monday through Friday. Or you can buy them online, where you can also learn more about their education arm, because classes start in the fall. GeorgetownPalace.com.